This is my level KF Stadium. The idea behind this level was to create a stadium that was under construction and have it be smack dab in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. So the background basically is that the stadium was being built up. It didn't quite get finished, it was mostly finished, and then the zombie apocalypse struck. When the zombie apocalypse struck, people decided to move into the stadium and try to barricade it to protect themselves, and a bit of a medical triage was set up there. So a bunch of ambulances and medical supplies were brought over to the stadium with a bunch of people and trying to protect them and heal up anyone who was hurt, um, which proved to be ineffective. As you can see, the stadium is abandoned. But we can start here in the lobby of the level, where the player has three options to choose from. They can go straight left or right, down two hallways, or out into the outside. If the player goes to the left, there are two different small rooms they can go into. One of them is a small electrical room with just an open area with two doors on either side. There's also a hallway separating the two rooms, as well as the player can walk down the hallway. The second room is a long, unfinished room with two doors and a broken down wall that zombies can pour in through. The player has a couple different places where they can grab cover from to get away from the zombies. However, for the most part, this is a great area for a sniper to come down and pick off enemies from a distance without getting too close to them. If they need to run away, they can always run outside. As you can see here, there's a wide open area with plenty of cover everywhere. This is good for mid to short range fights, encounters. There's also three zombie spawns out here past the fence that the player cannot access. The player is stuck inside of the smaller area. But here they can have three different ways to get back inside, both on the left-right hallway and the center hallway. Now we can see the right hallway, another room which shows the first signs of where people were staying, as well as some various random stadium stuff. Also on the right side, besides for the one big room, is a stairway up to the second floor. The second floor is much smaller as the stadium wasn't finished, so there's only two rooms here. One of those rooms is where all of the survivors were staying in. As you can see, this is where all of the bedding was placed and where all of the survivors would stay. Clearly, since the wall's broken down, that didn't end up too well for them. However, that's there. Also, further down the hallway, you see their supply room. These two rooms are good for short-range fights as well. There's not too much cover, but there's enough stuff there to kite the zombies around. There's also a zombie spawner at the end of the hallway there. As well as up on the top of the building, there's another zombie spawner, and they will jump down into the seating area, which they can then get to the player. So there's no real spot that the player's too safe from. They're always either behind you or in front of you. Now I can show you some gameplay of the level actually being played. There won't be any more commentary, but feel free to watch.
The old man still has it. It's got me! Getting too good at this. Keep that still. Come on! Gosh, you beastie. Demons, rock.
stocked. Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope. Last chance. I have to power down the pod. Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Yeah! It's the spot.
Start. Now finish the job. Allez.
You'd better be dead. Just like the lads at the Falklands. Payback. Watch it, there's a close one around. My aim is true. We've got demons coming to play. New Mac, cover.
Finish the last ones off. So I can...
Unwanted death! Watch out! Siren! Almost done. I can't stay! That'll keep me going. A beastie's about, but cloaked. Where'd you Nice! I could do with some ammo.
Glad to see you made it through. Make for the pod and gear up. You really shredded that fleshbound back there. Impressive. Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything. Time's almost up. Vite! Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Demons, rock and roll, folks. Get in! Just doing what I must. His righteous judgment. Grudge, beastie. What's a bloody siren? Just like basic training. Tricky bugger. Siren! Just like basic training. It's the spot.
Nearly cleared this batch out. Nice work. We can reopen the trader pod soon.
Just like the last of the foxes. See that? You're going down. Just like basic training. Watch out, Zed!
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.